Getting straight A's, given 0 F's. Hi, I'm Emily from MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 5 reasons to see 2019's Booksmart.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we're looking at all the reasons we're excited about this coming-of-age high school comedy. Let's go! Number 5. It's being compared to Superbad.
Did you move my... Where's my car?
If you're a fan of 2007's awesome high school comedy Superbad, this movie might just be for you. Of Booksmart, Peter DeBruge of Variety said, quote, "Not since Superbad has a high school comedy so perfectly nailed how exhilarating it feels to act out at that age." And Benjamin Lee, writing for The Guardian, made a similar comparison.
How old are you, McLovin?
Old enough.
Old enough for what?
It's a party.
Of course, it's 2019, so there are many differences, namely that the protagonists are female rather than male. But it still maintains that fun coming-of-age comedy vibe, and is set just before the main characters graduate from high school.
Hey, Amy.
Yeah.
Did you just score your teacher's phone number?
Yeah.
Nice.
Fans of comedies from the 80s and 90s will also recognize references to some of the most well-loved teen movies from those 2 decades. Number 4. Olivia Wilde is directing. You likely know Olivia Wilde for her acting work, as she has had major roles in several TV shows as well as movies like Drinking Buddies, Tron Legacy, and Love the Coopers.
This is the problem with heartbreak, is that to you it's like an atomic bomb, and to the world it's just really cliche because in the end we all have the same experience.
She's decided to switch things up and appear behind the camera though, and is making her directorial debut with Booksmart.
Your breakfast is served, lady.
Benjamin Lee wrote that it was, quote, one of the more impressive behind-the-camera transitions he'd ever seen, saying that Wilde manages to make the film seem effortlessly progressive. In terms of other famous faces working behind the scenes on this project, Will Ferrell is acting as an executive producer.
Why are you so sweaty?
I was watching Cops.
Number 3. The acting.
Why would you do theater when you could do debate?
Because some of us enjoy working with others.
And some of us know how to win.
Nobody's winning in that outfit.
We've already talked about the similarities between Superbad and Booksmart, but there's another connection in the cast. Jonah Hill's sister Beanie Feldstein plays one of the starring roles, following in her big brother's footsteps. Kaitlyn Dever plays the other lead, and the comedic dynamic between the 2 actors is at once relatable and absolutely hilarious.
We'll probably just do a Korean face mask.
I don't need to know all the words.
The supporting cast is pretty stellar too, featuring big names like Lisa Kudrow, Will Forte, and Wilde's real-life fiancé Jason Sudeikis.
I need to go over the end of the year budget numbers.
Can't we just graduate, head off to college? That should do it, right?
We will persist.
I can't hear you. I can't soundproof glass.
Variety's review stated, quote, "There's not a weak link in the ensemble," and we have to agree. Number 2. The female-centric plot.
Oh shit. Are we gonna go to school or? Nope.
What's 2 plus 2?
We've already said a lot about this film without really delving into the plot, so it's time for a quick summary. Lead characters Amy and Molly are both seniors in high school and childhood friends.
Isn't it crazy that it's the last day of school? Are you kidding me, Samantha?
Both of them take their academic careers seriously and have spent more time focusing on grades than on having a true high school experience. So when graduation's coming up, they decide to take their last chance to really live it up before it's too late.
We have to go to a party tonight.
What?
Nobody knows that we are fun.
We've seen this type of story many times before, but the fact that the main characters are female makes it feel fresh and modern, as we see that boys aren't the only ones who can get into a little trouble.
Well, that seems excessive. Shotgun. Just kidding. I don't have one.
Number 1. It's a modern high school buddy comedy. While at its core this movie is undeniably a comedy, it manages to include modern progressive values in a way that feels seamless.
We haven't done anything. We haven't broken any rules. Name one person whose life was so much better because they broke a couple of rules.
Picasso.
He broke art rules.
Rosa Parks.
Name another one.
Susan B. Anthony.
God damn it.
It doesn't need to be overt about the feminist values behind the story, because they're simply built into the characters and the plot. One of the leads is an out lesbian, and her romantic pursuits are treated as being just as important as those of her peers.
Hand sanitizer. Check. Chapstick. Check. Mace. Listen, it is very important that you keep the safety. Oh!
Also, perhaps because Booksmart looks at high school through a female lens, the focus is less on sexual conquest and more on the friendship between its two leads. I'm getting my tickets to this like right now. Are you gonna run to the theaters to go see this movie? Let us know in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe to MsMojo.